holding that bun for a while. It hurt my little wrist.
Motherfucking fart stinks, yo.
Yeah, I was holding that baby in for like 30 minutes. Came out, smelled like shit. Anyway, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know that in prison, some dick sucking goes on. This one might not make it out, by the way, but in case it does, let's get it out there.
I like how I scooched up to...
Yeah, you did. You were ready to jump into this one. We all know some dick sucking happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is the situation when you know someone's dick sucked and you know someone's had their dick sucked? Is there like a weirdness like around that? Like, or do you just ignore it?
Well, the wise thing is to ignore it, of course, because, you know, it's not your business. So why would you want to fucking... First of all, why would you want to know about the dick sucking situation?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got.
Second,
sometimes you just know.
Yeah, once the information comes on, you know, into your fucking memory banks, and believe me, it goes straight to the memory banks. Yep. You never forget that shit. You just kind of like, you just let it ride, man. It happened. Unless you want to get in a fight or be like, say, man, I hear
you got your dick sucked.
I hear you're getting your old weenie roasted. Then yeah, I mean, just fuck it, man. It's gonna be weird though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to look at that person the same again. And what's funny is that despite everybody minding their own business, everybody knows. So you know somewhere along the way somebody... It's like fucking playground politics.
It's going to come up.
Yeah, it's going to... People know. You know? Like I'll tell you and be like, say, man, between you and me, this motherfucker got his dick sucked. And you'd be like, oh, shit. And it's like our secret, but then next thing you know, everybody fucking knows, and it's just a pervasive knowledge. You know, you can almost hear the hum in the fucking room because everybody fucking knows, and you know that they know, but nobody's supposed to say anything. So it's like, damn. And you know the guy that got his dick sucked is like, man, these motherfuckers know.
Yep.
It's not good. But yeah, I've been in a situation like that. Didn't get my dick sucked.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you got to clear that up.
The first time I saw somebody get their you know,
knob polished.
Yeah, oh man, it was being polished. Believe you me.
They're pickle buffed.
They must as well had a fucking little fleece to wipe that sucker off. Yeah, man, I used to clean the dorms at night, and it was a late night job. Ooh. So I'd get up around, you know, almost midnight and clean the dorms, and I'd go back to my bunk, and then I'd wait for this guy across the fucking dorm that would get up around that time, and he would wave me down. You know, he'd do one of these numbers, and I'd be like, all right, cool. And that was our sign to go to the restrooms and suck each other's dicks. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. It was our sign to go to the restroom and just chat, you know, because we were night owls. We didn't fucking fuck around with anyone in the mornings. Fuck that shit. We didn't give a crap about that. So we'd go to the restroom, and he liked to read a lot, and I liked to read a lot. So we'd trade books and talk about bullshit that we read, right? Anyway, one of these days, I finish my job. I go back to my bunk. I wait for him to get up. He gets up, and he gives me the signal, you know. All right, cool. I pick up my little books. I'm ready to go to the restroom. When I look up again, he's waving, but it's like a frantic waving. And it's more like a stop. Yeah. Like, no, it's no longer this. It's more like this. And I'm like, huh? But I'm still thinking, this guy really wants to talk about this fucking book or some shit. So I kind of step out of my little area because I'm, you know, the bunks are lined all against the wall in this particular unit. So he's across the way and I'm on this side, right? Well, when I step out of my little bunk area, he's just like, ugh, and it becomes evident that I should not step out of my bunk area. So I go back and I'm like, huh? You know, can't yell across the room because I'm going to wake everybody up. So I'm like, what? Signaling to what? And he gives me this little number with his fucking hands. He goes, you know? And I'm like, I don't think 5'5". I don't think 55. I think stop. All right, I stopped. You know, it's not calculating in my head. So, I tell him again, you know, this and, you know, just means again. So I do that and he goes, and I'm like, and then it hits me 55. I'm like, 55 was the bunk right next to me, like on the other side of this little,
oh man,
partition.
And you start hearing,
No, I didn't hear shit
Okay,
because it's really noisy because of fans going on 24/7. I didn't hear anything, but my fucking idiot normal civilian self versus prison self was like, oh, I better look at 55 because he said no 55. Yeah. So I peek over and I see this atrocious sight. There was this thin little gay dude called T. He was a black guy, super thin, super small. I hate to say petite because that's more like a thing for a girl, but he was like rail thin. Hideous, man. I've never seen a more hideous person in my life. Dude was just ugly in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like gargoyle status. Yeah. Like you perch this motherfucker on Notre Dame and you'd be right at home.
Like this baby had a cartoon on Fox Kids in the 90s.
Yeah, it was definitely... No, those are too pretty for him.
Oh, shit.
He had some janky-ass teeth. Just the hideous... You know, like Ghostbuster creatures? Yeah. It's kind of his face
looking like a Scoleri brother and shit?
Better, worse than that.
All right.
He was ugly. The point is, this little fucker was... and he also would modify his boxers to be booty shorts.
No.
Which is disgusting. But anyway, this fucker was perched. Yes, perched. Literally, not just because I'm calling him a gargoyle... He literally was perched on the end of the bunk.
Like a gargoyle.
And he was sucking this dude off. And this dude, I can't remember his name, or his nickname, I should say. But the point is, he looked like a cheap Mexican knockoff of Russell Crowe in Gladiator.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, people would call him, on occasion, Russell Crowe, because he kind of looked like him. But like a knockoff version, right? But he was like fucking deep throating that dude, you know, in his perched position.
No.
You know, and the dude was just kind of doing this little lean with his little fucking toes pointed out and fanned out like this. And I was like, oh! So I retreat into my damned shell. This fucking atrocious sight is before me.
You grew a shell?
Yeah, man, fuck. And I look over at the dude like, why? Why would you want me to see that? And he's like, what? Why did you see that? You know, he was telling me to not fucking look over there, and I'm like, damn it, it's fucking licks. Anyway, recently I was talking to an old prison associate, and I remembered this fucking other incident with this dude. I can't remember what they call him, but anyway, the guy's name was fucking Aaron. Doesn't matter, you know, he's just some fucking guy that I met once.
So 10,000.
There's a billion Aarons, I'm sure. But anyway, it was this black dude named Aaron. And nothing about him gave me the vibe that he was gay. But when this former prison chum of mine told me about this, I was like, damn, I fucking barely remember that. It was that irrelevant to me. He was that irrelevant to me, this guy. But he got kicked out of the last dorm I was in for sucking wang.
Oh, no.
Like, legit wang sucker. And that's the reason he got kicked out of the dorm.
Yeah, he gotta suck a lot of wang to get thrown out of a area for sucking wang.
That sentence made absolutely no sense, but I'm gonna ride with it because he did suck many a wang. Yeah,
you gotta suck a lot of wang to get thrown out for sucking wang, is what it said.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know whose wang he sucked, but like I told you, that's just a general knowledge when everybody knows it.
Yeah.
He got kicked out, but I'm wondering whose wangs he sucked. Fuck the fact that he sucked the wang. He's the wang sucker. That's what he does, apparently.
That's his thing. He's doing his own thing.
Whose wangs did he get down on? That's what I want to know, because they're the fuckers that needed to be kicked out. What the fuck, man? You know, dog's gonna do dog things. Wang's gonna do wang sucking things.
Wang is gonna do?
Yeah, he's wang now. The point is, why did the other culprits not get kicked out? Anyway, I didn't give a fuck. But I did have this chum, and we're gonna call him Games.
Games,
because
he likes playing games. That's why.
No, it's because his name was James, and he was gay as hell. Apparently.
All right, there you go.
But motherfucking Games, man. Shit. This fucking dude. Okay, first of all, he was one of the most annoying fuckers I've ever met in my life. Just an annoying piece of shit. He was that guy that everybody wanted to kill in prison.
I want to kill him. I don't even know him.
Yes.
I'm not kidding, bad. By the way.
The point is, for some reason, I attracted a lot of these people, you know, and especially in this dorm where a lot of people were trying to do right and the other half of the people were just trying to get by and pretend they were trying to get right.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody annoying came into the dorm or somebody that graded people, it was not met with anything but like trepidation and or hate. And this guy just drew all the wrong kind of heat because he was a fucking asshole, man. You can't be an asshole in prison unless you can 100% fight and be a badass 24/7, which you're not in games. So why are you acting like an asshole? He sucked, is what I'm saying here. But I was his friend because I felt sorry for him. I felt bad that everybody wanted to kick his ass. And I had some good favor in the dorm, you know? Like if I was in such good standing that because of an association with me, people would be like, all right, we're gonna let them go because they're with him. He's cool. He's cool. Let them be. You know, so that's a good place to be in prison. And that's where I was. I was in good standing with the majority of the people. So they let him get by because of his association to me. Not blowing my own horn here, not sucking my own wang, if you will. It's just the way it was. And I was okay with that because I felt sorry for some of these people that always wanted to kick the ass of. But anyway, that meant I had to be around games all the fucking time. And fuck! He was hard to be around because he fucking licked. Well, anyway, one day, man, this fucking sucks. One day, I'm sitting there in my bunk, minding my own business.
Yeah. Definitely not sucking on any wangs.
Definitely not doing that. When fucking old Games comes and sits down, and I mean, it was kind of sad, but in retrospect, it's just fucking funny.
It's all right.
He kind of starts. Well, he basically says that he's done something, and I'm like, all right, well, shit. It sounded kind of serious, so I'm like, hey, man, what's up? You know, let me know. Make sure that the coast is clear. What's up? And then he starts kind of, you know, blubbering and tearing up, and I'm like, oh shit, this has got to be some serious shit. And since he was always on the fucking razor's edge, I was like, man, he fucked something up and they're going to kick his ass or kill him or some shit. So I'm like, damn, I'm all ears. What the fuck's up, man? How can I help? Right? This little motherfucker tells me that he done made like a seal on the fucking chaplain's assistant.
Yeah, he did.
And I'm like, serious, dude? First of all, nothing against gay people.
Yeah.
In fact, as in previous videos, I've said I was very good friends with a couple of gay folk in prison. I've been good friends with gay folk outside of prison. Nothing against gay folk in the least.
I talk about sucking wangs all day long.
He's fucking gay as shit, and I'm, you know, still around him. But the point is, I was against fucking Games, not because he was gay, but because he was such an ass that when he told me this, I was beyond appalled. Like, serious, dude? You're already in shit 24/7, and now you're gonna go suck a dick.
Yep.
Dig a hole for yourself even deeper. This is not good. Also, it's not something I'm willing to stand and defend. Not the whole dick sucking thing. No, okay, I should say, definitely not gonna stand and defend the dick sucking thing. If he was like my gay buds, I'd be like, oh, I mean, shit, they're just fucking...
They suck a dick.
Yeah, they suck a dick. That's what's up, you know?
That's their thing.
That's their thing. This motherfucker had no excuse to suck a dick, and he went and sucked a dick. And it wasn't like he was forced to suck a dick.
He did it.
He said he did the seduction even. So
yeah, he did.
Then now you might be saying, well, he was gay. Yeah, but I mean, at least own that shit.
Be gay.
Don't be this aggressive little fuck going fuck that shit and gay hating all the time.
Don't be all poser, freaking putting down homos while you yourself are sucking dicks.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, I try to be supportive, but it was like, serious fucking dude?
Yeah.
You're the last guy to be sucking a dick because you're always being annoying as fuck to everybody. So everybody hates you. 2, yeah, you're one of them homo bashing dudes. So what the fuck? Now you're sucking dick. Makes no fucking sense. It didn't add up, and I was not like, I just didn't know how to handle all that shit. Anyway, this motherfucker not only sucks that one dick, he ends up sucking like 3 million dicks.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm like, dude, seriously. And each time he comes and you know, does the little tear job
You're
on
like,
me.
Stop sucking dick.
Tear job might not have been the best choice of words.
Yeah.
But he cries and
he
and
cried
he
onto
blubbers.
your dick. And then...
No, none of that. But the point is, I'm like, dude, seriously. Anyway, he ends up seducing the wrong fucking guy. Or attempting to seduce. Because let me tell you, no matter what anyone says, this motherfucker ended up getting the dick game down.
Yeah,
so That's also on whoever got their dick
He's
sucked.
getting more action
Than anybody on earth.
Yeah.
Basically. But anyway, there was this one dude that looked like Brendan Fraser that, again, everybody fucking in the dorm kind of hated.
Yeah.
But I got along with. And he was kind of like this uber confident, cocky asshole.
See, yeah, I mean, he had taken down Imhotep twice. You gotta be.
I mean, yeah, when you look
confident.
like Brendan Fraser, you got a little game, I guess, based on that alone. But yeah, he was like this little cocky, wannabe badass. He was a cool guy. It's just he had a real attitude problem because of how cocky he was. Well, it turns out that he was so cocky that old Games wanted his cocky.
Yeah, he did.
And he attempted to do a little move on him, telling him he had a little crush on him and that he wanted to suck his little wiener.
He did his little Huanga move.
And old fucking Brendan Fraser comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, dude, what's up with your friend?" Because he hated Flames too. And I'm like, well, shit, man. What do you do now? Thinking he was being his normal self and just being a complete asshole. Mm-hmm. No, it turns out he wanted to suck his wang. And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. So I'm like, at that point, I'm just like, that's it, man. I mean, if you want to beat him up, fuck it. Because this guy's like nonstop wang sucking 24 fucking 7. There's no way I'm defending any excessive wang sucking. There's just a line in the sand that has to be drawn in terms of the amount of wangs being sucked.
Or at the very least, own your wang sucking. Don't bring in and unload the wang suck problems.
On me? Why do I want to know about my wang suck problems?
Dude, I don't want to freaking know about your wang suck. I just repeat what you said.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for that.
No emphasis. I'm your hype man right now. Dude, he doesn't want to know about your dick sucks.
Yeah, the point is Brendan Fraser almost fucking killed him. I had to stop that murder from happening, so that's pretty fucking good. Anyway, old Games is just a ninny, dude. You know what I'm saying? Not in the, because clearly the fucking guy's gay, but, not in that sense. He's just one of those dudes that, like, you try to be nice to him, and he's just a complete fucking asshole, so you're just like, give up. Like, I've given up. He can't take a joke. He doesn't take criticism well. And it's like, fuck this shit.
One of his arguments was literally, I haven't seen it, thus it hasn't happened.
Yeah,
referring to a movie.
This is how stupid this fucker can get, And I'm not hating on the guy, but fuck! This is how stupid he gets. Or I should say how stubbornly stupid he gets.
Yeah.
He insisted that nothing in The Last Jedi happened because he hadn't seen it yet.
Yep.
How the fuck does that work? That's like, I didn't see fucking Hitler, but clearly World War II happened.
That's not how life works, dude.
Shit.
I didn't see you sucking that dude's dick, yet I know you did it.
Yeah, but clearly it fucking happened.
Yep.
Shit. Anyway, he fucking sucks.
Yeah.
The point, dicks, no less. Yep. The point is, many dicks were sucked in prison. Thankfully, none by me, and I never got mine polished, so that's a big fucking check mark for me, thankfully. But one final tale, there was this dude we called Mola Ram that was in the dorm, because he was like this weirdo dude that looked like Mola Ram. Not very creative, but whatever.
Ripped hearts out.
Anyway, this motherfucker, he didn't talk to anyone. He insisted he was a witch.
All right. So he was Mola Ram.
Or I guess a warlock, whatever the fuck. He insisted he was that. And he didn't talk to anyone. And he brings in this younger kid. Kid had to be... Mola Ram was around maybe his early 40s. The kid had to be around 19, 20, maybe. He brings him into the dorm. This kid doesn't talk to anyone. And you're not required to talk to anyone. But when you go out of your way to say, don't talk to me in front of everyone, you're just like asking for criticism, you know what I'm saying? Especially in prison. Anyway, these motherfuckers did their own thing, which is fine, except for the fact that they got so brazen with being who they are and nobody's gonna talk to us or touch us, that first it started with the showers. They're taking showers together, and those fucking showers are long, and people are like, yeah, we're not going near that shower.
Smells like butt and you be going
it never got to that point where you're like, clearly they're fucking, but come on, man.
Obviously.
You're in the fucking shower for over an hour with another dude, and you're not in the visible section, or at least one of you's not in the visible section. You know what's going on, Like, if somebody goes into a shower by themselves, and you don't see them, they're jacking off on this corner, you know what I'm saying? So when both of these guys disappear, and you can't see them when you're passing by, something's happening. Anyway... these motherfuckers started getting so brazen that it became obvious that something was going on. And by that I mean they were jacking each other off on their bunks.
Oh.
In the fucking dorm.
No.
In front of everyone. And then everybody was pissed. I didn't give a fuck because who gives a shit? I'm just doing my time. But everybody else was like, what the fuck, man? And anyway, eventually got caught fucking in the shower by a guard. So
all right.
that happened. But yeah, lots of wank sucking.
Yeah.
It's the general thing. And then fucking games. Fucking games.
I didn't see it. This is not real.
That
We're not real because a lot of people haven't seen this channel.
Games deserves a fucking video of his own. But
Yeah,
anyway, the point is, that's the wang suck situation.
Yeah. Talking cock.
Cock
Talk prison edition.
Yep. Anyway, it's been Ahab and the GoonTick going down avenues best left alone.
Yep.
Especially if they involve games. But anyway, hit like, share, subscribe. Those notification buttons for more of the weird, the wicked, and the strange. Because we're out.